Hi students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss how to balance a chemical equation. This is our second class. If any of you have not watched first part, its link is already given in the description box. Okay, otherwise you can go through the playlist separately made for this. Okay, let us start. Hydrogen gas combines with nitrogen to form ammonia. Hydrogen gas, hydrogen we know that is H2, combines with nitrogen N2, then we will get ammonia, that is NH3. You know here two nitrogen atoms are on the reactant side, but in the product side only one nitrogen atom, so we can multiply this product side with 2, so we can multiply this by 2. So nitrogen is already balanced there, then 2 into 3 means total 6 hydrogen atoms are there, so we can write here 3. But 3H2 plus N2 gives 2NH3. This equation is a balanced chemical equation. Balanced chemical equation means number of atoms on the reactant side and product side must be same. To make this equation more informative, we should write the physical state of the elements already present in the reactants and product side. Physical state is already given in the question, so you should write the physical state also. Hydrogen gas, so we should write here gas, that is G, combines with nitrogen. We know nitrogen is also in gaseous state, so we should put here G, and to form ammonia, that is gas, ammonia gas. Okay, then second question, hydrogen sulfide gas burns in air to give water and sulfur dioxide. Hydrogen sulfide gas, hydrogen sulfide, that is H2S, burns in air. Air means that is oxygen, to give water and sulfur dioxide, SO2. In this case, here two hydrogen atoms are there in the reactant side, here also in the product side also two hydrogen atoms are there, and sulfur, one sulfur is here, but here also one sulfur, oxygen atom here 2, but in this case here 2 plus 1 means 3, total 3 oxygen atoms are in the product side, so oxygen is not balanced, so we have to balance it. Okay, then this is total 3 oxygen atoms and here 2 oxygen atoms, so we can put here 2, then oxygen total here 4 and here 1 means total 5 oxygen atoms are there. Okay, sulfur, you look, first we can balance sulfur. In the case of sulfur, here 2 sulfur atoms are there, here only 1, so we can put here 2, but 2H2S. Then you check what about the hydrogen, 4 hydrogen atoms are there, so we can put here 2, but 2 into 2 means then 4 hydrogen atoms. Then you check how many oxygen atoms are in the product side, 2, here 4 plus 2 means 6, so we can put here 3 into 2 means 6. So total 4 hydrogen atoms in the reactant side, and here also 4 hydrogen atoms, and sulfur means 2 sulfur atoms are here, here also 2 sulfur, and 3 into 2, total 6 oxygen atoms are here, here also 2 into 2 means 4 plus 2 means that is 6, but total 6 atoms are there, so this equation is a balanced chemical equation. Okay, then we can check whether the physical state is given there or not. Hydrogen sulfide gas burns in air to give water and sulfur dioxide. Hydrogen sulfide gas, so we should put here G. Then oxygen also we know that is G. Water, that is liquid. And sulfur dioxide, that is G. So we can put here G. Okay, then we can do C. Barium chloride react with aluminium sulfate to give aluminium chloride and barium sulfate. Barium chloride BaCl2 react with aluminium sulfate Al2. Aluminium sulfate means Al2SO4 thrice. aluminum sulfate to give aluminum chloride. Aluminum chloride AlCl3 and barium sulfate BaSO4, that is barium sulfate. Then first you have to check whether this equation is balanced or not. Barium sulfate, here barium, that is only 1, here also that is 1. Then chlorine, in this case 2 chlorine atoms are there, but here 3 chlorine atoms, chlorine is not balanced. Aluminium, here 2, sulfur 3, oxygen 12. Okay, we know that this equation is not a balanced equation. So first you have to take aluminum sulfate because it contains more number of atoms. Among these atoms, oxygen contains greater number of atoms. So we can balance first oxygen. How many oxygen atoms are there? Oxygen 4 into 3, that is 12 oxygen atoms are there. So we can put here 3. 3 into 4 means 12. Oxygen, 12 oxygen atoms are in the product side. Then barium means there are 3 barium atoms are there. So we can put here 3 BaCl2. Then what about chlorine? In this case chlorine 3 into 2 means that is 6. So we should put here 2. Okay. Then you can check whether barium 3 and there also barium 3 and chlorine 3 into 2 means 6, there also 6, aluminium 2, then aluminium also 2 here, sulfur 3 and oxygen 12. Okay, so this is the balanced chemical equation and its nature is not given here, so we no need to write the physical states of this equation. The next D, potassium metal react with water to give potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Potassium metal, potassium that is K, react with water H2O to give potassium hydroxide. Potassium hydroxide that is KOH and hydrogen gas H2. Okay, then we have to check whether it is balanced or not. In this case here 2 hydrogen atoms are there, but here 2 plus 1 3 hydrogen atoms are there, so this equation is not balanced. So we have to balance it. Okay, then first we can balance. Here we can put here 2 KOH. 2 KOH means total number of hydrogen atoms 2 and plus here 2. So we should put here 2 H2O. 2 H2O means that here total 4 hydrogen atoms are there. Here also 4 hydrogen atoms and oxygen is 2 here. 2 oxygen atoms are in the product side and here also in the reactant side 2 oxygen atoms are there. Then we have to balance only potassium and so we have to put here 2. So 2K plus 2 H2O gives 2 KOH plus H2. The physical state of potassium metal, potassium is metal, so we should put here solid yes. Then water we know that is liquid. Potassium hydroxide that is solution in water, so it is aqueous, and hydrogen that is gas. So this is the balanced equation. Potassium metal react with water to give potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Okay, then we can see next. HNO3 plus CaOH twice gives CaNO3 twice plus H2O. First you have to check whether this equation is balanced or not. Hydrogen here 1 hydrogen atom, here 2, total 3 hydrogen atoms are present in the reactant side, but in the case of product side only 2 hydrogen atoms are there, so this equation is not balanced. So we have to balance it. Hydrogen 1 plus 2 means 3, so we can balance the hydrogen by putting here 2. Then total 4 hydrogen atoms are there, so we can keep here 2. Then hydrogen is already balanced here, 2 hydrogen and here 2 hydrogen, total 4 hydrogen atoms are there. Then what about nitrogen? In this case nitrogen, 2 nitrogen atoms are there, here also 2 nitrogen atoms. Then oxygen, here 2 into 3, total 6 plus 2, 8 oxygen atoms are here. In this product side 3 into 2 means 6 plus 2 8. Okay, so this equation is balanced. Okay, then next NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2O. Okay, here sodium, only one sodium atom is here in this reactant side, but in this case two sodium atoms are there, so this equation is not balanced. So we can balance this equation by, first we can balance sodium, so we can put here 2 NaOH, then two hydrogen atoms are there. 2 plus 2 means that is total 4 hydrogen atoms. Here 2 hydrogen atoms and here also 2 hydrogen atoms, so we can balance hydrogen atom by putting 2 there. Then you have to check whether it is balanced or not. Sodium, okay, already balanced. Oxygen here 2 and here 4 means total 6, and there also total 6. Then hydrogen here 2 and here 2 means total 4. So this equation is balanced. Sodium chloride react with the silver nitrate, then silver chloride and sodium nitrate. Sodium chloride, here sodium only one atom is here, in this case also only one atom. Chlorine here 1 and here also 1. Silver, in this case only one silver atom is present in the reactant side, in the product side also it is 1. Nitrogen here 1 and there also 1, oxygen 3. So this equation is already balanced. Then D, BaCl2 plus H2SO4 gives BaSO4 plus HCl. In this case, first we can balance, check whether it is balanced or not. Chlorine, in this case 2 chlorine atoms are there, but here there are only 1. So we can balance the chlorine by multiplying with 2. So 2 HCl. Okay, barium, that is Ba, only 1 is here, in this case also only 1. And chlorine atoms here 2 chlorine atoms are there. There are also 2 chlorine atoms. Hydrogen here 2 and there are also 2. Sulfur 1 and SO4 4. Okay, this equation is already balanced. Then next question, calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide gives calcium carbonate plus water. Calcium hydroxide, that's CaOH twice, calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide. What is the chemical formula of carbon dioxide? CO2. Then we will get calcium carbonate. What is calcium carbonate? CaCO3 plus water, that is H2O. Okay, then first we have to check whether it is balanced or not. Calcium, one calcium atom is here, there also one calcium, but hydrogen here 2 hydrogen atoms are there, also 2 hydrogen atoms. Oxygen here 2 and here 2, total 4. Here 3 plus 1 means 4. Okay, so this equation is already balanced. Okay, then second one, zinc Zn plus silver nitrate AgNO3 gives zinc nitrate ZnNO3 twice plus silver Ag. Okay, then we have to check whether it is balanced or not. Zinc already same in both sides and silver also same. What about nitrogen? Nitrogen, in this case there are 2 nitrogen atoms are here, but here only 1 nitrogen atoms, so we can put here 2. Then nitrogen 2, here also nitrogen 2, oxygen 2 into 3, that is 6, and here also 6. But silver, here 2 silver atoms are there, but there only 1, so we put here 2. Okay, so this equation is now balanced. The next C, aluminium plus copper chloride. Aluminium Al, copper chloride CuCl2. Then we will get aluminium chloride AlCl3 plus copper Cu. Check whether this equation is balanced or not. Aluminium already balanced, copper also, but chlorine is not balanced. Chlorine is not balanced. There here 3 chlorine atoms and here chlorine 2 chlorine atoms, so we can balance by putting here 3. So we can put here 2. Then chlorine 6 and here also chlorine 6. Then copper 3. So we can put here 3 copper. Then what about aluminium? Here 2 Al plus 3 Cu Cl2 gives 2 Al Cl3 plus 3 Cu. Okay. Then D, barium chloride BaCl2 plus potassium sulfate K2SO4. Then we will get barium sulfate BaSO4 plus potassium chloride KCl. Check whether this equation is balanced or not. Here barium 1, there also 1. Chlorine here 2, there only 1. So we can put here 2. Okay. Then potassium 2 here, sulfur 1 and SO4. Sulfur 1, then O4. So this equation is already balanced. Okay, then we can see next type. Okay, then next. Potassium bromide aqueous plus barium iodide aqueous gives potassium iodide aqueous plus barium bromide solid. Okay, here the physical state is already given there. So we should write the physical state also in the balanced equation. So potassium bromide that is KBr react with their KBr aqueous react with the barium iodide BaI2 that is also aqueous. So we should write here AQ. Then we will get potassium iodide that is Ki. Then barium bromide that is BaBr2. Okay, then we can balance this equation. Check whether it is potassium iodide that is aqueous, so we should put here AQ, and barium bromide that is solid, so we should write here S. Potassium, here only one potassium is there, so here also correct. Bromine, here also one, and but there are two, so we put here 2 KBr. Then 2 KBr, so potassium here 2, and so we can put here 2. Then potassium and bromine already balanced. Then check whether barium here only 1 and there also 1. Iodine here 2 and there also 2. Okay, so this equation is balanced. Okay, then second, zinc carbonate ZnCO3 that is solid, so we should put here S. Undergoes decomposition, then we will get Zn zinc oxide that is S plus carbon dioxide that is CO2G. Check whether this equation is balanced. Zn here also 1, carbon here 1, there also 1, oxygen here 3, there 1 plus 2 means 3, so this equation is already balanced. Then next C, hydrogen that is H2 plus H2G, then chlorine that is Cl2G, then we will get HClG. Okay, then now we have to check whether this equation is balanced. Hydrogen 2, but here only 1, this equation is not balanced. So here 2 hydrogen atoms are here only, so we can put here 2. So H2 plus Cl2 gives 2 HCl. Now this equation become balanced. Then D, magnesium that is Mgs, hydrochloric acid that is HCl aqueous, then magnesium chloride that is MgCl2 that is also aqueous, so AQ, then hydrogen H2 gas. Okay, then we can check here. Magnesium is balanced. Then chlorine, in this case 2 chlorine atoms are here, but here only 1, so we can put here 2. Then hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, and here also 2 hydrogen, so this equation is now become balanced. Okay guys, study these all balanced equation clearly, and the remaining questions we will see in the next class. Until then, bye bye.